live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Brandon Woodruff. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Woodruff, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Randy Arozarena.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And our pitcher tonight, Shane Baz.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nico Hoerner. Kicks and deals. Hit weakly on the ground. Bare hands it. Tough play. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Siri makes the catch. 2 away. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So man aboard. Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hat off of first with 2 away. And misses inside. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw. Save. Mejia too late.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Cubs leave one scoreless after one. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran second baseman, Brandon Lau. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Goes down looking.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
A wind in the pitch. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. No score here in the second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Danny Jansen. Right-hander kicks, deals. Going to count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Franco on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Drilled to center. That's way back. And you can't forget it. Home run. That fires up the home crowd. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. And a 1-1. And that's outside.
One strike.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A solo shot, his 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
One down. Brandon Drury to the plate. Out to short. Bronco tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now Bader up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Corner.
Bader leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short. Bronco. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-zip. Welcome back. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
The catcher, Francisco.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now it's Jose Siri. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. 1-2 here. Lifted in the air, right center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. Siri going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Start of the fourth. Yandy Diaz now.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Happ moving under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Now batting Wander Franco. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a 1-1. In the air out to center. Bader should have it. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3, and they're down 2-0. Now it's Jansen to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
The 1-1. Hit hard. That gets through. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Base knock center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. The solo homer his first time. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman,
Brandon Drury, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Renfroe off of first with 2 away. The 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, the center fielder,
Harrison Bader will hit next. And he's already singled in this game. The 2-1. And another ball.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And that is in for a strike. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw is low and he can't pick it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We played 4. It's the Cubs 2, the Rays nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Josh Lowe. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ moving under it. And there's one away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Nico Holsizer next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. The 1-1. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, Christian Bethancourt. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Dansby Swanson. 2-1 now.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Three-2 on the way. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 2. The 2-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's towards center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Anthony Santander.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
The 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 2, the Rays nothing. Here at Wrigley Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. To the right side, Horner. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a 2-1 on the way. That's a little bit low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
Now he breaks his bat. And he's safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Rays, the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So 2 down now, and here is Yandy Diaz. And a swing and a miss there. Siri at second with 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hit hard, base hit. Siri around third. He will score, and they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Wander Franco. Here's a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Thompson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Loud. Gets the catcher by a step.
The right fielder, number 15, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
One now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Hunter Renfroe hits one out. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat pad to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So digging in, Brandon Drury.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And a pitch. And it's even up.
2-2 count.
And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Bounce back to the mound. Franco. Out number 3. Cubs get one on the solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, these Rays need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Jansen on to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Lowe. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike. And now the
2
count
balls,
is
2
even.
strikes.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's a 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2, and that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Kyle Crick.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Bethancourt.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's in for a strike. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Low at third with 2 away. In the air, left field. Hat moving under it. And that is the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Garrett Clevenger into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Stepping in, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Siri grabs it on the run.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian.
And here is Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Here comes a pitch. Right side, hard hit. On to Franco. That ends the frame. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Right-handed reliever, and that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jose Siri now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1 strike.
And here it comes. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
the batter, the left fielder,
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Ball to strike. And fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Strike 3. Throws him with the front door slider. Rays held in check here. Score holds. It's 3-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Danny Jansen.
the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Holsizer coming on. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
And up next for Chicago, Hunter Renfroe.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
The Y to kick the pitch. Tapped out in front of the plate. Throws to first, and Renfroe is retired.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball back outside.
Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Slings to first. They get the out on Muncy. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3, the Rays 1.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 58,
The 1-1.
Serenity.
High in the air, out to right. Renfroe in position. 1 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Franco, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
And your final 3-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.